Alright, so today I have a speaker to review, but it's a bit different to the typical Bluetooth speaker that you might have seen. This speaker is a vibration speaker. Now, I know this technology has been around for quite some time, but I've never actually tested it myself, and I'm wondering, is it any good? I mean, from the looks of it, it's a tiny little thing, so I'm not expecting loads, but at the same time, can it produce a good quality sound or a loud sound, or what is the benefits of a vibration speaker? And that's what we're going to be finding out. So without further ado, let's crack it open. Now, as I open this, please do excuse my sweatiness today. It is the hottest day in the UK on record as I'm recording it. So in here it is, oh, I don't even want to start. I mean, I've had fans on me all day long, and as soon as you're out of the fan, it just naturally feels so much more worse. But anyway, back to the product. So this is the Wowzer.tv, I guess that's the company, Boombox Vibration Speaker V3 or version 3. So innovative vibration speaker, even greater sound with more boom boxes, rechargeable battery over 6 hours playing time. So essentially you just plug it into any device. However, it can only work with a 3.5mm jack, which is a bit outdated now. It would be great if it had Bluetooth, but unfortunately it doesn't. So that's one downfall to it. Stick your boombox pad onto virtually any surface, play your music and audio and bring it to life. So really simple. Let's have a look. Let's see how it works. Right, so nicely packaged up, and the speaker itself, that's what it is. Got any cables or anything else in the box? Oh, yep, you get, let's just take all this out. So, you get the manual, get a little discount code for future purchases. I'm assuming some sticky pads or vibration pads, a few spare. And a tiny little, well, it's a 3.5mm to USB. I've never seen that cable before. I'm assuming, yeah, that's how you charge it. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it actually charges using that. But anyway, let's give it a try. So, first impressions, it feels really nice. It's got a nice rubbery feel. It's a good weight. It's not heavy, but it's not too light. That makes it feel you know, cheap. The branding's nice, the colors are nice, everything feels pretty good. This might be actually quite cool. All right, so now we've got to figure out, how do you open it? That'll break it. Okay, right. Yeah, so this doesn't actually, this is just winds the cable, right? I was pulling at the wrong part. I was wondering, that did not feel right. It felt like I was about to break it. So this is where you stick it to, and I'm assuming you can, it's not much cable. Okay, so it winds the cable. As you pull it out, you can use that to wind it back in. All right. Okay, well, let's get a device with a 3.5mm jack. Unfortunately, my phone, being an iPhone, doesn't have it. So I'm gonna grab a laptop. Let's go to royalty-free music. Now, this pad, I don't know. Right, so you take off a little bit of plastic. So you can barely hear it. That's how it sounds without it being stuck on anything. So let's stick it on the table. Ooh. You can feel the vibrations. Look how it moves. Alright, okay. Let's try it on the box it came with. Alright, so it's obviously different materials are better. Let's try the laptop. Sounds good on the laptop. actually see it moving ever so slightly. Let's try it on me. See how conductive I am. Not very. Let's try it on my face. It's a shame this wire isn't much longer. Alright, I'm gonna have to tip the whole thing. Oh, that's really weird. I can feel the music in my face. It's like it's coming from inside my jaw. Oh, that's really uncomfortable. I can feel the music in my brain. That's uncomfortable. Let's try it on the phone. It seems that hard surfaces work best. Table doesn't work too bad. Probably best on the table out of all of them. Alright. I think that's a good enough test. Can I recommend it? Honestly, no. If I'm completely honest, I can't recommend this product. It's not because it doesn't do what it claims, because it does. I mean, the actual product, the way it looks, the way it's designed, really nice. I have absolutely no problem with the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it's built. It feels good. Do you know what I mean? Like, the attention to detail is very nice. The way it all kind of clicks in and becomes this nice little bullet-shaped thing. The only issue I have is, all right, number one, it's just not good as a speaker. The sound quality you get really isn't all that great. The length of the wire is really short, so if it had a longer wire, at least you could, I don't know, whatever device you're playing it off, it doesn't have to be right next to it. I mean, the wire's ridiculously short. The sound quality isn't great, it's not very loud, and yes, that depends on the different surfaces, but this is a table and that's generally what they recommend. And okay, it sounded okay, but it didn't even sound as good as something you'd get from your phone. Honestly, my phone speakers were better. So why would I have this? It kind of makes no sense. Whatever device you're playing the music from most likely has a better speaker than this, so this is just an unnecessary step, and that's why I can't recommend it. And finally, it doesn't have Bluetooth. Now, everything is Bluetooth these days. When it comes to speakers, no one wants to attach cables anymore. Everything is just sync up with Bluetooth and boom, you're done. It's all about, if it doesn't have Bluetooth, even if it was great quality sound, I would still not really recommend it, because it's missing the most vital way people play music now. But it's a shame, because it's a nice idea, the concept's great, it just doesn't work in real life. That's about it. I will leave a link to it in the description below. Do check it out if you want. I mean, it's quite a cool thing. Like, when I put it on my head, it did feel like the music was inside my head. I can't explain it. I can't really explain the feeling. It felt like the music, the vibrations were in my head. And it felt uncomfortable almost, but it felt different. Nothing like I've ever felt before. So for something like that, it's actually quite cool to check out. But as a speaker, as a form of entertainment, not really, to be honest. So that's my verdict. Check it out. I'll leave a link to it in the description. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button, and also turn on channel notifications by hitting that bell icon so you never miss any of my new uploads. I've got a lot more stuff to review and unbox, so do stick around. But once again, thank you for watching, and until next time, feed your mind.